And I, Jack, the Pumpkin King, listening to Loggers in Life. Hope you guys having a great time.
That's a bit much.
Well, you had to have a great adventure. It is October 1st, or some day in October, whenever our listeners listen to this lovely podcast of Loggers in Life.
Well, it's October 1st when we're recording it. So.
Oh, let's call it that.
Cheers.
So that being said, this is the Loggers in Life podcast. My name is Mendo, alongside with my drinking buddy, drinking some of that sweet, sweet mulled wine and looking fine himself.
My name is Rob, and I am, in fact, drinking hot mulled wine right now. It's October 1st, and fuck it. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. How you guys been? We've been all right.
We're doing pretty good.
For the most part, I think. Mendo's a little peeved about something. But,
just a little bit. I have a little grinds my gears moment. This thing may happen to you sometime in your life, or in your employment, or currently now. So we'll talk about that, and then just... Since it's starting fall, we're starting some fall traditions. What are some traditions that you guys do on a daily basis? Comment us on Facebook.
Not daily basis, but
at least for the next daily 30 for the next 30-day basis. So with that being said, how was your week? What's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot this week. Bought this new gear. Set it up.
Yep.
Got it up and running.
Thanks for the shout out on that lovely Facebook post. Be like, hey, you're seeing this with the same time as Mendo is.
Yeah.
Someone's like, okay.
I wanted to get the word out there and show people, that we aren't slouching. We give a damn, and we want to keep getting better and better.
Hell yeah.
This gear is just a step on the right direction, I think.
It really is. I love the before and after.
We're gonna be doing more. Facebook. Does their fucking promote your page, shit like that. We're gonna be doing more of that, trying to get more of an audience in, guys. If you know people that you might think could be interested in listening to us even once, get them to just hit like on the page.
Yeah,
just do it. Just do it.
It's if anything,
it'll just boost. I don't give two damns if they actually listen to me. Just get them to hit like on the page.
Right now we have tiny egos right now, and we kind of want every like is like, oh my god, yes. Just this week alone, we got an extra 2 likes, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you to whoever that was. I don't know who you people are, but thank you.
So
that's awesome. It's awesome that I don't know who you are. That's huge. It's huge when we get people that we don't actually know in real life.
Yeah. If there's a podcast con and people could be like, I recognize you, Kevin Smith. You do a great podcast, and I don't know, because I know you can do Comic Con. There's also people doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a podcast. Maybe there's a podcast con where it's not just all straight podcasters and bloggers and vloggers.
I don't know. There might be
open to the general public. I don't know.
We might. I mean, in years to come, not anytime soon, but I was actually considering getting a booth at a Comic Con at some point.
All right.
Maybe we do a live podcast from a Comic Con. Nothing like Kevin Smith does. Obviously, we don't have charge people. We just get our booth there and we just do a podcast from the booth. It's not like we're gonna get a panel or anything like that going. We're not that important.
I don't know. Maybe give away coasters or something like that.
Like coasters, keychains, something. Some shit like that, and just get get people to just kind of stop over, see what we're doing, see what we got going on. Maybe we walk around the podcast with some kind of portable recording device and interview some of the artists that are there and shit like that. So yeah, I mean, I've been putting a lot of thought into bettering our podcast as of late, as I'm sure you can tell.
Oh hell yeah!
So if anybody else out there has any ideas, just let me know. Hit me up.
How to promote LNL? So
yeah,
and I kind of like the drawings that are the logos that you've been doing.
I'm working. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find the right thing. Yeah, we've been getting mixed reviews on them, so we'll see what we come up with.
Definitely. If you guys got any ideas that you want to throw out, or some pictures or or drawings, that kind of stuff for us, Loggers in Life. Mendo and Rob, we like to drink, we like to talk. And that's pretty much it.
I mean, that's been my week. Fantasy football too. Obviously, it's that time of year, guys. I lost again. I'm not okay with this. I am not okay that my team is 2-2 right now. My team is doing worse than the fucking Buffalo Bills. This is not okay.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. Jesus Christ. Who saw this coming? Nobody. Fucking nobody.
Okay, so Carolina beats Pats. We beat Falcons. So we pretty much beat their rivals.
We are winning games that Buffalo has no right winning. Like the fucking the Broncos. There's no reason the Bills should have won that game. Boom, won it. The Falcons, not a chance should we have walked away with this game.
We gave them their first loss.
I know, right? There's no reason that should have happened, but it did, and here we are. Buffalo Bills, do it.
We're like,
go guys,
what?
Go guys.
Oh my god, I'm just having the past 2 games for my fantasy. I didn't just lose. There's a difference between losing by a lot. You're just like, well, fuck it. Then there's losing within inches, within points, combined.
1.5.
In the words of BoJack Horseman, suck a dick, you dumb shit. Combined, my last 2 games. Last game, 0.9. And that was the coast to coast match. The week before, with my lovely co-host, 1 point something. Yeah. Okay, fine, 1.5. So 1.5 plus 0.9 ish, give or take. Yeah, about 3 points. This one, I cannot. I can't. My heart can't take it, man. I just want a decent size win, 5 points or 5 points or more.
Dude, this is going to be a fight to the end. If you're going to win this one, which you're close.
I've been having close matches the past 3 weeks.
If you're going to win this one, it's going to be by the skin of your fucking teeth. That's what it's going to be.
Oh my god!
But at least it'll be a win by the skin of your fucking teeth and not a loss.
Back to back times. If I can make it 2-2, I'll be happy. Again, I'm looking for 6th place. I know you can't just
That's a cop out, man. It's a cop out. You shoot for the gold every time. Every time, go for the gold.
It's a little victories, man. I'm just saying.
Well, hey, I mean, and that's fine. But aim big. Aim big. If you fail, at least you won't be too disappointed because maybe you'll hit 6th.
I love your confidence.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Just do me a favor.
Shoot for it.
Hashtag win the damn belt. Hashtag make it be in your house. Hashtag stop using hashtags. Yeah. Anyway,
it may not be me this year. It might be Rachel because she is kicking ass. My wife is gonna be after this week. She's gonna be fucking 4-0. She's gonna be undefeated.
Oh my god.
She's just whomping people.
Oh,
left and right.
She's got the team, man. She's got the goods. My week was been pretty good. Outside of listening to your lovely little post about the upgrades, which is amazing, by the way. Actually, this week we just did pumpkin pickings, or just went to the pumpkin farm in Clarence, which is huge pumpkin farm.
I love the Great Pumpkin Farm.
Has anything and everything from young adults to young at hearts, from picking your own pumpkins to being in those little little booths where it's like, oh, stick your head in, like, oh, a jack-o'-lantern.
They look like the cardboard cutout fucking picture thing. Yeah,
I've got a couple of those pictures because I'm a 30-year-old man who gets inside of a little tiny train, pops ahead of a skeleton, and be like, how you doing? My boyfriend Mike is just like, there's no way he can fit in there. I'm like, challenge accepted. And I pretty much snaked my ass in there. And I'll probably put a couple of pictures in the podcast, just be like, yeah, they're a grown-ass man. This is what I do.
Yeah, so that's cool. Like, and that kind of leads us into, like, we had, I know you guys saw a little bit the idea board coming in. One of the ideas on the idea board is fall traditions and stuff. And Mendo and I each separately did fall traditions this week and didn't even, like, it's not like we talked about it or anything. So I think that's what we're going to roll into for today. But first, let's let Mendo get some shit off his chest, and then we will roll right into it.
This mention of this portion of the podcast is grinds my gears, but pretty much anything that pisses you off, which also leads into another future topic. What are your biggest pet peeves? From mosquito bites to annoyances to things that just make you think, I'm going to kill you. You need to be not here. This is pretty much in between 2 and maybe 3. Ever had a coworker that you worked with that just brings in just negative energy and just pretty much shells out poison and just spews it out, and you're just like, really? I have to take care of this bullshit. I just said goodbye to my boyfriend, just saying, hey, hope you have a great day. I love you. Yeah. Get in my car. Of course, greatest song in the world pops up. I'm Walking on Sunshine. Don't judge me.
I don't know if it's the greatest song in the world, but it's a fun song.
Because I'll just feel good. Yeah. And I'm just like rocking in, just like, yeah, sunshine, lollipops, rainbows, and all that good stuff. And you run into this one chick, or this one employee, or whoever, who just is like, you know what happened? All right, and you're kind of you're like your cohorts, your colleagues, and that kind of stuff. Would I share a beer with this person? Maybe. It's just I just can't deal with negative people. It's just dude, I'm sorry.
Dude, perpetually negative people are the worst. Just, I mean, it's one thing to have a bad day. Everybody gets a bad day. You know what I mean? But don't bring everybody else down.
Because you have to be professional at your job, and this employee had a relationship with another employee that pretty much fell south. like
That's on
bad.
you. Don't date coworkers. That's
Exactly
101. Come on.
And then
Come on, son.
exactly, it's worked for maybe a few people, like I don't know, Scrubs, MASH.
Those are television shows. So no, hasn't really worked.
But some have. You know, Elliot had wound up with JD. You know, I forgot MASH characters. God damn it.
Hot Lips Houlihan.
Loretta Swift
Yeah,
and
Hot Lips Houlihan. And a couple of people on that show.
She just free reign, and just and then we have a couple newbies who are starting out, and these people are getting stuff. Well, they're getting stuff. They know what to do, how to do it, and apparently this one newbie, brought up said relationship with the coworker, which pissed off them. The other coworker. Now I had to hear about it. Like, do you know what so and so did? I'm just like, I don't have time for your bullshit. Yes, I understand this coworker is young, and I'm omitting names because in case they listen to the podcast, it's going to be my ass on the line. But
whatever.
Needless to say, I can't deal with negative people. We were put on this planet to love life and enjoy life, and I sound like a goddamn hipster and hippie.
No, you know what? But I've dropped people out of my lives because they just bring the negative vibe, that fucking that down, depressed. Like, and if you got clinical depression and shit, dude, I feel for you. I feel that's different. But like, you know, like just because they bring you down. You know what I mean?
If you can't be professional, you dated a coworker, and you're just to be like,
yeah, you're the one who did that to you. You did that to you. Don't be.
It's just like
don't bring everybody else down. That's what like.
And
it's one thing to be down yourself and like I said, have an off day, or maybe you do have depression, something like that.
Exactly.
And it's one thing to be down yourself, but don't bring others down with you.
Don't because
never do that.
And it's just like anytime I'm trying to, at this point, I'm just trying to like. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to give her like, you know, advice from like Lifetime, pull stuff out of my ass from pretty much like Cosmo, whatever. Be like, listen, just take all that negative energy and just make a pearl out of it. Fuck that shit. You don't need that shit in your life. Does this employee take the advice? No. I'm just at this point. I'm like, I'm done. I said what I had to do. I'm done. Some people. So there is certain.
That's all you gotta do.
And part like a tiny part of me feels bad, but majority of me at this point, being 30 years old and grown, I'm. At this point, there's
that shit.
No, I got bitch got a mortgage, bitch got some drinks to do, and shout on a podcast and enjoy life and shit. So, was I in the wrong for at least extending an olive branch, being like, listen, it's gonna get better. You just gotta.
You do you, man.
It's just
you do like
I
that's
don't know,
like
man.
you bring the positive energy that you got. If they don't receive it, you know, if they're not receptive to it, then fuck them. That's my thought, and not in a negative way, not in a like, because like I said, I don't want to be a negative person, like, but not in a negative way. Just like fuck them, like walk away. Like there's not what. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna let it bring down your day?
Hell no.
Exactly.
We're in a concrete jungle for like 40 hours a week, so we're just
not my life, not my problem. I don't give a shit. Like,
exactly.
You
know what
get your job done. Just don't bring me down.
Exactly. That's pretty much. That's all I'm gonna.
That's it.
Next time I see her, just be like this. If she starts or she starts. Just listen. I don't got time for your shit. I got my own problems to deal with. And anytime I try to go to you about my problems, you just gloss it over like nothing happened. Oh, because people one-uppers.
Oh, one-uppers.
The one-uppers, dude.
Oh, one-uppers suck, man.
So right now, if you're listening to this podcast, for a future podcast, get a pen and paper handy. We'll rate them. We'll jot them down. What are your biggest pet peeves? And we'll either grade them between I'm not sure if we'll just have a head-to-head showdown and we'll each one of us take a topic and we'll battle it out,
or we'll just about it.
Or we'll just have a top 10 between weakest, like a mosquito bite, to like the point where your mind and body saying, if you don't leave right now, I have a particular set of skills, and I will use those set of skills to hunt you down and kill you. I'm sorry, that was my inner Liam Neeson. So make a list. Do what you guys got to do. Message us at logsandlife@gmail.com, Facebook, the YouTubes, and no longer SoundCloud, because at that point, it's a dead medium. It's not really popular.
It's not a dead medium. Like, SoundCloud is great for what it is. It's just it doesn't suit us, guys. That's all. So we're not on there anymore. We're just not on there.
So
it suits plenty of people, you know.
Yeah, future independent artists and that kind of stuff. I've listed a couple things.
It's just it doesn't work for us. It hasn't worked for us. It wasn't a thing that was working for us. So we dropped SoundCloud. We dropped SoundCloud like a negative person out of that. Go on.
Great. Oh my God.
We're sticking to the YouTubes and the Facebooks. If there's any other sites you guys think we should be on, yeah, let us know.
Hell yeah, man. So that has pretty much been what grinded my gears. So it's brought to you by Bacardi Rum and Coke. Bacardi Rum and Coke, the best drink for what grinds my gears. Not associated with logs in life. So, fall traditions.
Yeah, absolutely. So today, like Mendo walked in the door today, and he was like, "Oh, I went to the pumpkin farm, the great pumpkin farm, and I did this, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I just came from the cider mill."
Hell
like,
yeah, man!
Yeah, so I mean, and we were like, you know what? Fall traditions was on our list to talk about this, in an upcoming episode. Let's just do it because that's what we're doing. That's what we're living right now.
Hell yeah.
So what are some of your fall traditions? What are some of your favorites, guys? Let us know. We're going to let you know what ours are. We may have touched on this before, but you know what? Fuck it. I love the fall, and we're going to probably talk about this every fucking year. So Here we are.
There you go. Luckily, when you went to the cider mill, it was actually decent weather. When I went apple picking last week, it was 90.
That's not apple picking weather, dude. That's not apple picking weather. Why would you go then?
Because they had like the decent apples at that season. If you didn't go after that day, by like Monday or Tuesday, those apples were like stripped off.
Yeah,
I'm just sorry. But then again, I love doing it, and part of me just after while I'm picking apples, I'm like, this is what a migrant worker does, man. What the hell are you doing? And you're paying them to pretty much.
You're paying them to do their job.
Exactly. At $1 a pound. So, but yeah, New York honestly has probably one of the best apples ever with different like Cortland's, McGowan's, and Macintoshes and Red Delicious and all that just deliciousness and having apple slushies and apple ciders, the good kind, the bad kind, the hard kind. So, but it was just that. You're finding the perfect pumpkin. Sometimes a pumpkin which has a lot of warts on it, which you didn't want it, but you could make it into like a witch pumpkin where you just like paint it black and like the Rolling Stones. And then
for me,
paint it with green.
it's a little early for pumpkins right now because I feel like they're gonna rot out before I get a chance to really do what I want with it. You know that
fair
kind
enough.
Personally, so we're gonna hit our way down to the pumpkin farm. I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe a week or two. But we did make it over to the cider mill.
All right. How was that for you?
I love the cider mill. For those not from the area, or for those who haven't been, Mayer Brothers, they do apple cider the right way. They do all sorts of other drinks and beverages and things like that. But every year they open up their cider mill in the fall. And they got everything in there. They got apple cider. Everything fall is just like, this place is just everything fall. It's the best place on earth. We got cider. We got mulling spices for hot mulled wine. Thus me drinking hot mulled wine this evening.
Amazing stuff.
We got some like sausage stuff. We got cheese curds. We got maple candy. All this shit. All the shit that makes you think of fall. And that's one of my favorite fall traditions is going to the cider mill. I love going to the pumpkin farm. The pumpkin farm is huge for me. Yeah.
First time I did the corn maze and didn't get
pumpkin
lost.
Farm? Yeah.
It's in the style of Wizard of Oz.
Which one? They change them every year. It's this year's
this year's Wizard of Oz. So surprisingly, Mikey and I pretty much walked through it. It was about 2.5-ish miles of just figuring out where you're going.
Depending on whether you make
how far you go. Worst case scenario, you just shout.
Did they do like a scavenger hunt in there this year?
I don't think they did. Okay. Maybe it could be a different section
or
whatever.
Or something. Yeah.
This week that we went to was World's Largest Pumpkins, and dude,
the pumpkin contest.
They just like
massive.
How
bastards.
You can cultivate over 1,000-pound pumpkin.
Yeah,
is beyond me.
Yes, sons of bitches.
Another thing is like
I want to try the check out. I don't know when it is. They may have already done it. There's the pumpkin chucking contest. Like they got like pumpkin cannons and trebuchets and shit that. I want to check that out. They may have already done it this year. But.
I'll double check for you after the podcast. And you can there's like. You take a little pumpkin in a slingshot, like Bart Simpson style. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah! And you just pretty much try to get it through like the ghouls' mouths, and take a small pumpkin, just chuck it in this big old cannon, which has a lot of power and a lot of torque. And we're walking through this, and we hear this shot like a cannon. Just, we're like, oh okay, it's just a cannon. I thought we were just being shot at. But we're like, what the fuck? and there was this like bounce houses for the kids. There's
Yeah.
kettle corn.
They do the whole fall festival
Like,
and,
it is,
and everything.
It is for
it's awesome.
everybody.
It's awesome.
Hay rides
There's-
and rides.
Did you check out the new bar that they have in there?
We went last year. This year
Yeah.
we went there.
They just opened it last year, so they're rolling
outside
through it now.
outside your Halloween beers. Actually, Mikey and I actually had different cocktails.
They had some good. They had some.
Oh
good
my
cocktails
God.
at least
I
last
had-
year. I am haven't been yet this year, but
I think I had the poison apple, which was
poison.
like,
Yeah, Rachel had that one last year.
that
It
was
really good.
that was
That's with the
like
apple cider. and
apple
then-
cider,
yeah.
the whiskey, and like the red hot cinnamon treats on the
Yeah,
breads.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my,
Yeah.
that was just.
Yeah. I think I had one called like Witch's Brew or something like
That's
that.
what Mikey had.
Yeah.
That was like
That was
tasty.
pretty decent, but I liked the apple one better.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And they actually now have like a drink, which the drink actually comes in a syringe, like an Alice Cooper video. like I'm not lying. Like the alcohol
Like you got
infused
nightmares
booze.
about? Yeah.
And you're just like, put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Phrasing. Anyway. But yeah, that was the highlight of my day today. And then
Oh,
we got
yeah, well, why wouldn't
also
it be? Fucking why wouldn't it be?
exactly. Then luckily, Mikey's former roommate and friend of mine, who's pretty much been a badass, works at a farm and gives us like natural organic stuff. He hooked us up with a couple hay barrels that we hooked outside of the front porch. We got a couple.
Nice.
Couple Halloween decorations. And I decorated the bay window of our house, and it was just
We haven't really started decorating just yet. We got a few things out front, but nothing major.
we kind
yet.
of got some fall stuff because we think fall goes longer than just if you get stuff for Halloween. You're just like after November 1st, you gotta take it down.
Well, right,
So-
yeah. If you rock some fall stuff, you can rock it through fucking Thanksgiving and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So we
it's
got
awesome.
So we got
I mean, and that extends into our fall traditions and stuff like that. Fall traditions aren't just the Halloween-y stuff. Although Halloween's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't costumed up in like a couple of years. I don't think really.
I think I have an idea. For me, I'm thinking to go is like the Fantastic Mr. Fox, like the Roald Dahl book and movie.
Okay.
Because Target actually has these big, giant. I'm not sure if y'all see them yet. Like there's a giant cat head, there's a giant panda head, there's a giant fox head, there's giant like for about $30, and I'm pretty much dressing up as a suit and then just have that fox head and just rock it out. Have it classy, and of course I know that everyone's singing. Well, if the song "What Does a Fox Say" are gonna dance to that, I'm like,
Damn right, you are.
You're damn right.
Well, you better.
I'm Mendo, goddammit. I'm the guy who will dance at any wedding he can. I will crash a wedding and bust a dance that move out. So,
Yeah.
what
But yeah,
does the
I mean, we
fox
got-
say?
So there's all sorts of traditions out there and everything like that. You know what we're doing this year?
What are you doing this year?
Our anniversary is in the fall, obviously. For those who remember from last year, we got married last year. It's our first year anniversary. We are going on a steam locomotive fall foliage tour.
What?
Yeah, the Arcade Attica Railroad.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be awesome. It should be awesome. I think.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Right? It should be good.
Leaves are gonna be changing and everything else. Hopefully, it won't be in the 90s and shit.
No, I mean,
But
it's gonna
it's
be
just-
October 22nd. It should
Oh,
be fucking.
shit. Oh, God,
know
you
what I mean?
guys-
Like, or October 21st. But
Yeah.
yeah, it should be nice. And then we're going on a. Then we're gonna be staying at the hotel we stayed at the night we got married.
Oh.
And then we're going to go on a Niagara Wine Trail wine tasting.
Hell yeah.
So I think a wine tour is going to be a fall tradition for us going forward.
Beautiful.
Because that's what we did after our wedding last year. Different area, different region. So
Yeah.
maybe each year we do a different region kind of thing. Yeah, because we did one of the Finger Lakes for last year. This year we're going to do Niagara. So yeah, we'll
Okay.
keep that going. I think that's going to be a new fall tradition for us.
Fantastic.
And then there's there's always Thanksgiving. I know it's a little early yet, but it is October. Thanksgiving's coming, guys. Thanksgiving's coming. Man, Thanksgiving's huge for Rachel and her family. It's huge. I know we've talked about it before.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's
massive for them.
So don't eat for like a week.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you got to
Bring your stretchy pants.
You're in a relationship, right? So you got to do two separate Thanksgivings.
I unfortunately do not because
Well,
my
your
family is in
family
Florida.
lives- yeah, your family lives
I
in-
got Mikey's family, and thank
Right.
God they love me.
But our families live in the area and they're close to each other, and you got to do separate Thanksgivings. And it's not that they wouldn't invite my family over for Thanksgiving or vice versa or anything like that,
Yeah.
but you got separate people, separate traditions, separate things.
Yeah.
So you have two 2 Thanksgivings. That's just what you do.
You can't just force them to be like, oh, we're doing
Yeah.
what?
No, like so. I don't know what we're doing for Thanksgiving yet this year.
I know last year
like my family. I cooked.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
I cooked last year. I had my family over. After my grandma this year, I don't know what the play is. I don't know what the plan is. But I'm sure we'll do something. You know, you gotta keep the traditions alive. And so maybe I'll cook again this year. Have my family over in the early afternoon for more of a Thanksgiving lunch. Yeah. And then we'll go over to Rachel's family for Thanksgiving dinner, because I always watch the parade in the morning, though. That's just a thing.
Oh, hell
I do every year. I watch the parade with at least with my wife, if not a couple of friends, and we do mimosas, we do Bloody Mary, shit like that, and you wake up early, you start drinking booze, because that's the only way. That's the only way you get through Thanksgiving. So
your Uncle Merle, your Aunt Pat, your uncle that just got out of juvie.
Yeah. Those are some of my favorite fall traditions. Is like watching the parade and going to the pumpkin farm and going to going wine tasting and shit like that. Like those are some of my favorite fall traditions. What else you got? You got pumpkin farm. You got apple picking. What else you got?
Cracking out the music, man. It's like especially Nightmare Before Christmas. We just test out the mics by singing Jack's Lemon, and we just like belted that out like Pavarotti.
I love Jack's Lemon. It's probably my favorite song from that movie. Jack's Lament is probably you know what it is. It's my favorite song from that movie.
I think in a future episode, I'm thinking best Halloween songs. You know what I mean?
Oh, we could do that. We could do that for sure around Halloween time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll wait till it gets a little closer, because I got some good ones.
Okay.
I got some good ones. I mean,
I'll tell you traditional ones like Monster Mash and crap like that.
No, but I mean, you got Zombie Ghost Train. You could go. You could go Wednesday 13. You can go Murder Dolls. You Rob Zombie.
That's right.
Fucking Nightmare Before Christmas. There's so many great like Halloween songs, underrated Halloween because they aren't meant to be Halloween songs, but they're awesome to listen to during that time of year. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just crank out the music, crank out the wine, and just pretty much think that I work in retail. As soon as it hits Black Friday, I'm pretty much working every single day. I have to start Christmas.
Life's about to suck.
I have to start Christmas shopping early. Son of a bitch. What about Black Friday? What about other stuff? It's like, I'd rather just get the crap now, stow it away. If there's a few other things I need around December, I'll get them. But don't even bother going to the malls after Black Friday.
You go real early. You get shit done. Stupid early.
I'd rather get it done versus I'd rather pay off the bill than have it be buying something on January or December 20th, 21st, 22nd, realizing, oh crap, this credit card bill's going to suck in January. I pretty much got to survive on ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the next month.
Hey, no, dude, I get it. I just, I hate doing it during the fall. I feel like every holiday should have its time.
Yeah.
And in the fall, you got 2 different holidays that need their time before you get to those winter fucking holidays, And that's...
Oh, I swear to God, just like how people are protesting the NFL, I will protest radio stations if they play music in November outside of I'll give them outside of Black Friday.
Black Friday on.
I'll give you Black Friday on.
Christmas music.
You play at Halloween. You play November. I will protest radio stations and go to Pandora, because guess what? There's a little thing called, oh, you want to have an hour worth of uninterrupted music sponsored by Who Gives a Damn? Double click.
Yeah,
double click.
Yeah, Pandora all day. Pandora, YouTube, whatever works. I can do without the radio if I have to.
Yeah. This Pandora radio station is brought to you by the Loggers in Life. Loggers in Life, the podcast that makes you drink. So, I'm not sure how much that'll cost, but we gotta do at least.
Way too much at least. I don't know. I've never looked into it. We're gonna start looking into more stuff.
We're always promote the hell out of us, man.
Getting our name and promoting the hell out of us.
This is season 2, baby.
Out there, yeah. We're coming at it hard. We're trying to, at least.
And hopefully nothing, like I said, no negative crap. I don't want any scene. I think I have a 1 negative event per year. I'm not saying
I've overmaxed my quota.
I don't want to do any more negative shit. I'm just let's
just get through to the end of the year and be happy.
Just exactly. Be happy. Like my thing was freaking worried about Irma and just, is my family okay?
Yeah.
I'm now I'm looking at the map right now. I'm like, where's Puerto Rico? is it underwater? Because
does it exist anymore? Who knows?
At this point,
Who
no.
knows?
And then and now people are surviving from donor fatigue because it kind of sucks because like you're trying to you
don't give too much. You can't give too much.
It's the same thing. It's just like when you see a homeless person and you have like $20, like, hey buddy, here you go. You will keep walking.
You don't have $20.
But you help someone out, and then you're just like,
and
great.
that's good.
And then you walk a corner. Can you spare some money? Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. If you were just parked a couple feet, I would definitely probably could have divided the cash for you, like cut the bill in half. But I can't. I'm sorry, because in Irma and Harvey devastated both states, and now you got a U.S. territory, and barely anything's being done. J.J. Watkins can raise $33 million. We can have a telethon for divide both, but yeah, we can't help out Puerto Rico because people just like they gave and it's just like crap. I don't know what we can do.
That's you got to do what you can, and you can only do what you can. If you've given what you can give, then you got to hope that it gets divvied up and goes to the right places.
Yeah,
that's all you can hope for.
Oh yeah. Oh, also, I just remembered. You went to a concert last week, didn't you?
Oh fuck yeah, I did.
What concert was that?
Yeah, I did. I went to Rise Against. That's good. Good. I almost totally forgot because we were.
You
in the fall thing.
You forgot.
We were into the
I went
fall
from
thing,
grinds my gears.
But yeah, no, I went and saw Rise Against. That was a good show. The first band fucking sucked, honestly.
Do you know the name?
Yeah, I don't know that I want to say. I don't want to bash anybody.
Because God forbid they listen to us. Like, hey, you call us.
They're never gonna listen to us. But it doesn't. Like they were boring. You know what I mean? It like
how did they have no stage presence?
Absolutely no stage presence. They were very flat. You know what I mean? Like and not musically flat, but like aesthetically flat. Like the whole thing. Like it didn't sound dynamic. There was no dynamics to it. Okay. You know what I mean? Like they didn't. I don't know. They bored the shit out of me.
And you
bored the crap out of me. And there have been, and I know a lot of you are like, well, yeah, it's opening act. That's what they do. But no, there have been plenty of opening acts that have blown me the fuck away. This was not one of them. They bored the crap out of me. They bored the crap out of me. They bored the crap out of the rest of the audience. So it's just, it wasn't good. Dude, the drummer looks bored. When your drummer looks bored, I don't
have to do this. Okay, Netherville.
Like say it was just it. But then the second band took the stage, and I'd never really listened to them before. I've heard of them. I have never really listened to them.
What was the name?
That was Pierce the Veil.
I heard of it.
And exactly, dude, they crushed it. They came out and they owned that stage. They rocked the mic. Like they were just a good band. They did well. They put on an exciting show. The whole thing. It was awesome. And then, of course, Rise Against took the stage, and everybody went nuts.
Of course. Why not?
Because just fucking Rise Against, badass.
Do they do any like covers of anything? Because I know sometimes.
No, I mean Rise Against just did Rise Against, man.
Okay, sometimes people do that shit.
And they, I mean, they got so many songs in their repertoire they don't have to.
Fair enough.
Not that they wouldn't or couldn't, but they didn't have to, and they,
Do they have like any powerful messages outside? Be like, thanks Buffalo, but we're really doing this, and that.
I thought there would be because it's Rise Against. I thought there would be more political or something like really
like help out hurricane victims or whatever.
Just throwing shit in your face because that's Rise Against a little bit. But no, nothing really.
Okay,
they didn't really like. You know what? They didn't talk too much. They just went from song to song, and just rocked them. They talked a little bit, obviously, but they really just kind of kept it moving with the music, and that's cool to me too.
Okay. All right. I know this week I'm going to see Hailstorm in Rochester, so I'm going to I may send a couple of video clips out there, just be like, hey, because I'm going with a buddy of mine. We're just having a good time. I pretty much spend the whole day there, then spend the night, and then who knows, maybe see a brewery or some other shit right there, and then.
Yeah,
keep you guys informed and all that good stuff.
If you want any recommendations or anything, let me know, dude.
Hell yeah.
Rachel used to live out in Rochester, so she's got plenty of friends out there, so we can direct you to some places, some really pretty cool places.
All right. So that's pretty much what's happening this week. I'll keep you guys informed on that on the Facebooks and the YouTubes and whatnot. So other than that, that's pretty much been a well-deserved October podcast. Do you have anything
October
else to add?
1st, man. That's.
So once again,
I'm happy with it. Happy with it. Are you happy with it? I'm happy with it.
All right.
Guys, hopefully you enjoyed this show. It's been just us babbling about the fall and other crap, and you know what? It feels good to be back.
Hell
it really does. I know we said it last week, but I I feel more in it this week.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we're back, guys. Coming back stronger than ever.
Good luck. We love you. Good luck in your fantasy footballs. Please comment us on the Facebooks. And as always, here's to me.
Here's to you.
Here's to love and laughter. I'll be true so long as you, and not a moment after.
Cheers, everybody.
'Tis a season to be drunk.
Damn Skippy.